Okay, so this game of Tale in the Desert has been out for 15 years. Started back in 2003. I am going to jump into the 8th telling, and I'm in the beginner island. And this is how you play through to get off beginner island and into the main game. Got to get to the login screen. Let's see. What did I make my login? See if that's it. Yep, that's it. Alright, so this is where you begin in the game. Just an island, you have to complete various tasks in order to get off the island. Different guides, how to change the camera settings, which is actually you viewing yourself in the game. Alright, let's get through all this tutorial. I'm an experienced player, so I don't need to know all that. So the first thing they want you to do is gather slate near a shoreline. So we'll just bring ourselves over here. And you'll watch up here in the top left corner. You'll see sand, or you see grass, or slate. And you can gather each item. And this game is just basically gather a resource and build. Now, let's see. I'm going to, well, so sand looks like a bucket with tan sand. Mud is a bucket with brown mud. Slate looks like a rock with a chisel and a hammer. So you got to pick up the slate. Once you do that, you receive your first item. You can see what items you're carrying by clicking the items tab, which is over here. It shows that my items are 1 slate and 1 unused cornerstone. And you want to grab a few pieces of slate because some skills cost. So you just pay attention, walk along, find what you're looking for. You can come up to these plants and you can inspect them, or there's a date tree. Nothing to do with it right now. On the island, it's pretty useless, just to show you what it is, I guess. Trees you can go up to and you can click them and you can gather wood from a tree. So now I've gathered wood from a tree. You learn stone blade fabrication, I need more slate for that. So I will continue to look for slate. You'll need quite a bit of it for your adventures on this island to get off of it. The ultimate goal is to gather or create all the materials needed to make a raft. Once your raft is made and done and ready to go, you tear down everything you put, like maybe some brick racks, drying hammocks. You'll learn all about those. That is if you've never played the game. Some of you may have played before and know what I'm talking about. Can get quite boring and tedious over time, but maybe that's why I'm near a score. So let's see what this is. I believe this is a school. Universities are a lot bigger. You can click on them. It's a School of Architecture. You click learn and you can see like you learn brick wrap construction, carpentry, stone blade fabrication. You need 7 slate to get that stone blade fabrication. So the best thing to do is get away from the school. Make sure there's no others around you close by. The further you get away, the more stuff you'll start finding. Just move your mouse to the edge of the screen to zoom in or out or left or right. I'll move a little further away. I'll click myself. You click yourself, you get all kinds of different options. Well, there was a piece. Where'd it go? There it is. Sometimes you can get more than one. So we keep checking the stream and see if anybody's there. Probably not, for the most part. There are some glitches in the map. Areas that you can't walk. And other times you'll be able to walk places you thought you couldn't walk. But it is said that in between, from different tellings, the landscape changes, and that's why you get those glitches. Someplace you're able to walk before, you can't walk anymore. I think that's the best guess, I guess. Oh, I just found a large hoard of slate. Now, that's new. This was not around the last time I played. So I just went from having 3 slate to 34. I found 31 slate right there. That's cool. That helps out. I don't know if that'll translate to the main world Egypt, but at least it does help make your time on the island a little shorter if you can do that. So now we will learn stone slate or stone blade fabrication. So I'm our first skill. Now, the more you use your skill, the more it levels up. The last, if I remember correctly, the last max on your skill was 7. Let me find my stone blade fabrication. There it is. Then you come to yourself, click, go to skills. Actually, real quick, I'm going to turn the audio down. I have headphones on. Audio. Huh. All right, is there an option to turn the music off? Let's see. Okay, well, I'll move a headphone off one of my ears. Go to skills. Go to carving. Nope. Go to blades. Go ahead and pin that up. You can start making your stone blades. I'm already at level 4 or 5. Now I'll just be making some blades for a little bit. Get my fabrication of it. Let's see. Okay, one more to be level 7 in that skill. Okay, and now I have 10 stone blades and no slate, and I'm at level 7 of stone blade fabrication. So walk around a little more, find some more. Where's that school at? I think we'll come over to this little lake over here. There's a little pond. Good grief. Touchy, I might have to check my settings. Alright, let's see. Check iTunes. I don't know why it's asking for password, but let me take care of this quick. Correct. Of course. What? There it goes. All right, get rid of that. Check this. Nobody here. Okay. Back to the game. Of course, I'm not going to be able to do that. But I knew that. There's one. You're going to need these because you're going to have to build wood planers. So you're going to need lots of stone blades for your planer so you can make planks of wood. Now, of course, I won't have to do one there. All right, let's find another place to look. Whoop, there's one. Getting a little closer. There we go. That'll be enough for now. All right. So let's go get us some more wood. So we'll find some trees. That looks like the tar pit. We'll need some of that later. If you hit enter, you drop down the chat window, and then you can use hotkeys. You use G to gather wood from trees, or thorns from these plants. You'll need thorns. So we can gather up some wood for a little bit. Thorns don't weigh anything. They're like very light, so you can carry a whole bunch of them. Once you get into the real world, if cooking is open and people have been researching enough, trying different ingredients together, you can actually obtain food that can give you a lot more carry, so you can carry a lot more weight. Although those are temporary stats, they don't last forever. There are, however, tests that you can do. Test the Acrobat, stuff like that. Test the Cicada, they'll help you get like strength, speed, all that stuff to boost up your stats so you can carry more. I have sheep pens and camel pens. Sheep you can catch just walking around the world. They show up at different times. It's random. Camels have to be caught. Create a pen for them and bait them with straw. Then most straw in the pen out of all the ones within the area wins the camel. Once you have one, you need to catch another, so you can have one of each sex. So that, let's see, where am I going to set myself up? Let's pick a place where we can set up camp. But yeah, you gotta have a male camel and a female camel so that they can breed. And when you have enough, you can slaughter some for like meat and stuff just like the sheep. Wow. Interesting. They have patches of vegetables to show you some of the vegetables that you can grow in the game for food. This is peppers, and that was carrots. I think I'll set up camp like right over here. Put it on some sand. All right. You know what? I definitely need some more skills because what I have is not going to help me. Yeah. So this is going to be where home is for now. You know what? There's only 2 schools here. Is that correct? I see 2. And so we'll go to the 2 schools and we'll see what we can learn. So this one, let's see what we can learn here. Carpentry, 3-stone blade, pay tuition. I have that. Brickwork construction, 4 boards. So how to make boards. So let's go over to this school and see what we can learn here. Man, I wonder if they added cows to this. I see cows. That's interesting. What can we learn here? Flax processing. Ferry construction. I can go get that quick. So when I ask for seeds, click supply. There's a People's School of Art and Music. Click supplies, ask for some flax seeds. That way you plant some flax. I start you off with 3 seeds, and I'll show you. You can grow them and you can multiply the seeds. So I'll look around a little more and see what's all around here. And this is Guild Hall. These are compounds. This should be a intermediary pen. Yep, that's for camels. Let's see what else they got here. What's this one? A chicken coop. There's a chicken coop. These are apiaries or beehives. There's a sheep pen. See the sheep in it. There's a rabbit hutch right here. Okay, so I needed 4 tar for a skill, ferry construction, which is the ultimate goal to build your own ferry so you can get off this island and get in the main world of Egypt. So, all light keeps telling me I'm too far away. I'm clicking on the dirt. Gather some tar. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 tar is what you need for your skill. So we'll come back over here and we can learn ferry construction. Learn. Well, wrong place, apparently. What do I need to learn here? Brickwork construction, and I need 4 boards for that. So, let's see. skills, carving, no blades, okay. Projects, wood planer, yep, okay. Farm ferry construction, pay tuition. Let's go ahead and do a sale, explains that. In the future, you can make sales from your own using a loop. So now I'm going to need 20 flax for flax processing, and for cloth work, 20 rotten flax. What we'll do, we're going to go over to home base. And we are going to make a wood planer, plane up some wood, and we'll multiply our flax seeds so we have plenty. And we'll grow some flax and see how many you get per harvest. Once we have up around where we have 40 of them, then we'll rot 20. That sounds funny to say, but put it in the water and it rots. So we're just going to put a wood planer right here. And again, we're going to get rid of our chat area. Wait a minute. Notice while on the island you build is vanished, you don't log in once per day. Okay. So you need to log in once per day, or your planers, whatever you build, will disappear. So let it P for plating. And now you just move it a little closer, you can see the animation. And you just sit here and plane out wood. And you make boards. You're going to need lots of these to make brick racks and other things. So the blade broke, replace it with another blade. Now it's ready to go again. So I cut 9 boards and broke a blade. There is, I believe it's called blacksmithing in this game, where you can make different items, and blades are one of them, so that they don't wear out as fast. Hush. That's enough. Quit barking at your paw. You can make like hatchets for, well, another 10 boards, and I broke another blade. Yeah, you can make hatchets for collecting wood. You gather more wood per tree when you have a hatchet. The higher the quality, I think they go up to 9,999. The better the quality, the more wood you get. You can build shovels, blades, all kinds of stuff. There's even glass blowing. You build a glory hole, and well, that was 6 blades, or 6 boards, and a blade broke. Definitely random. I'm gonna stop at 30 boards. That's 28, 29, and 30. Then we will go ahead. Zooming out is always better because you can click further ahead. You don't have to click so much to get where you need to go. And we're going for this school to get our last skill that we can get here, at least for now. Once you get onto the main, once you get into main Egypt, the schools will have more free to learn. I believe at the university that the skills are free. So we're going to pay for board. Now we can make brick racks, so we can make bricks. All right, so there should be more skills should pop up because it takes a lot to process flax and to get it to what you need into thread, because you would need thread and stuff to make a sail. All right, so let's actually grow some flax. We have 3 seeds, so what we're going to do, we're going to click ourselves, and let me remember where this is. Farming. Yes? No. Apparently not. Sailing. Maybe it's a skill. Nope. Special. Last will and testament. Alrighty then. I see the seeds. Plant. Duh. Then you can just go ahead and click like up here a bit. You plant these out. 1, 2. Oh. All right. Let me pin this one and not this one. It'll work better. Now we'll have these going. And you'll see the little flax growing. Long green stems with purple flowers on top. You get options. See, now it's ready to weed. But if you weed it, then you're growing flax. And we want it to seed, so we will not weed it. We're going to let it go wild. So we'll just keep clicking. See, harvest seeds for wild flax plant. You harvest seeds on these. They're the basic ones. You get one at a time. There is a skill. I think it's horticulture. You'll be able to breed seeds together. And on some of them, they'll require less weeding and it'll produce more flax. Or if you let them go wild, they'll produce a whole bunch of seeds. Still nobody here. That's all right. Video end up on my channel if anybody's ever interested in looking for stuff. So find it. So I haven't done yet. I've done quite a bit. Got to build a brick rack, gather mud, sand grass. Got dry grass in a straw, make a brick rack. I got to weed several times to make flax, which right now I'm just harvesting seeds. It only let you do this a few numbers of times, and then the flax bed will go back into a seed. So you don't lose your original seeds. You get those back. At least the last I knew you did. Things have definitely changed in this telling. So we'll see what happens. I'm sure they'll go back to seed. Just trying to do this on one of the newer streaming channel sites, but definitely need to possibly see if I can find a video on how to do them, because I was having no success. So I just came here and went live. No big deal. He just keeps hacking them. I'm at 9 seeds now. We've harvested 3 times. Harvest. This is the 4th time. Calm down, boy. I'm going to go get you a bowl here in a bit so I can put you some water in here. Rufus might even be thirsty, but he's up on the bed sleeping. In case you're wondering, I'm playing on a Dell Optiplex 790. Upgraded the CPU to the i7 2600. It has 8 gigs of RAM, GTX 1066 gig, running 2 monitors. The one you're viewing is an LG 25-inch ultra wide. The other one, I'm not sure the size, but it's a Dell 1080p. This LG is 2K. This is what the 5th seed harvest. See if we get any more, if it's going to turn to seed. It should turn to seed soon. Yep, called it. And you do get your seeds back. You don't lose them. So now you can come back here and you can replant them again. I have 18 now. Now I should be able to stand right here at the middle one and be able to collect all of them. And I might move a little more this way. But yeah, so you're not seeing this very well. That's for sure. I don't think you are. There's the other one. Let me pull this cord up a little more. Astadel. SELG. Let's hope this is working properly. I'm going to end this here for right now and see how this came out. The 41 minutes.